GreatTastesMV.ca is your online source for over 500 tried and true recipes, full episodes on demand, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, including features on Manitoba's farm families. Subscribe today.
Saturday night and Great Tastes of Manitoba and Jennifer Dick here, Manitoba canola growers, and some of us learned about dal tonight, moong dal. Some of us already knew about this incredible special dish. We're going to walk through the recipes here again in just a second, but we'd like to share another story with you tonight about one of these incredible people who helps bring these local ingredients to our plates, introducing Professor Mark Belmonte.
I think when it comes to trying to foster an inclusive space, I think it's important for everybody to feel welcome. I didn't always feel welcome in schools when I was growing up, and so it's important for me to be able to make sure that people who are interested in science are given that opportunity to be able to ask questions, that they're able to be given that opportunity to shine and to walk out of here with that confidence and walk out of here just with that knowledge to know that they can actually make changes from what they're learning at school. My name is Dr. Mark Belmonte, and I am a professor of biological sciences at the University of Manitoba. We primarily focus on plant molecular biology, where we like to drive innovation through discovery science in developing the next generation of crop protection as well as crop production technologies. RNA is short for ribonucleic acids, and RNAs are found everywhere on Earth. They're found in everything from microbes all the way through to humans and animals, as well as plants. But each one of those RNAs has a specific role. It has a special function. And those RNAs are able to help to provide the messages that that plant needs in order to overcome environmental stresses or stresses against organisms that cause disease. When I think about genetics and when I think about genetic engineering, one of the things that I always like to say is that there's nothing more organic than DNA. There's nothing more organic than RNA. The amount of rigor, the amount of experiments that we have to do in order to make sure that the food is safe is probably more than ever before. And that's important because it provides the consumer with the information that they need to make a choice.
I'm Rimana Fatima. I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm a graduate student in University of Manitoba. Right now, we have enormous food pressure all over the world, and especially for my country, third world country like Bangladesh. So that motivated me to work with plants and to contribute something to agriculture. And if we can have a good technology, new technology for Bangladesh, we can use it for all over the world by spreading the information. Coming to new environment is always challenging in terms of norms, people, culture, language, and international students need a while to get adapted with these things, and it is always different from the local students. And that time we really need a supportive mentor, and luckily I have found Mark, who has been really supportive to me from the very beginning.
This is probably the most exciting time when it comes to agriculture, when it comes to science. And that's because we now have so many new technologies. It's going to require a community to be able to make sure that this type of technology gets implemented and gets translated in a way that will help the consumer, but also help the producer.
Rimana, what is your chicken biryani?
So I cook chicken biryani and I use lots of spices. Actually, most of the spices were ground by my mother.
There's no better way to build community than over food. Being able to share different types of dishes from all around the world, to be able to listen to each other, to be able to share our stories. And when you give the student that opportunity, you give them an opportunity to be able to study in an inclusive space, to be able to be free, to be able to talk about what they want to talk about, to be able to give that student an opportunity to be a free thinker. It can really provide huge benefits to every single aspect of society.
So just a beautiful story of diversity and inclusion, and just, again, some of these amazing people who work in agriculture here in our province. So, all right, so Manitoba canola growers, we made some very special recipes indeed. Walk us through what we did tonight, Jennifer.
So we started off with our mung dal. That's Nita's recipe, delicious, can become a new family favorite in your home. Then we moved on to make sure we're making good use of those spices and seasonings we have in our pantry. So we learned how to make a scented rice, and we also did our curried potato and cauliflower dish.
Mm-hmm. Or just get like a truckload of cumin seeds and just drive them over to my house.
Yes.
And we get to meet Nita. This is actually really cool because we've been talking about her, but we've got this online bonus content. So there's another recipe waiting for folks there as well.
Yes, so join us on the website and come meet Nita. She is going to teach us how to make her family's roti with some of the leftover dal. So it's adding some of those pulses into sort of a bread-like product, and it's just absolutely delicious. You need to learn how to make it.
Okay. So try them out. You can find all the recipes, as Jennifer mentioned, greattastemb.ca, and share with us how things turned out, what you loved about the recipes. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and it's just a joy having you join us here on Saturday nights. Till next week, here on Great Tastes of Manitoba. See you then.
Great Tastes of Manitoba. Brought to you in part by Manitoba's farmers and ranchers. Local farms, local foods. Great Tastes of Manitoba, proudly representing Manitoba farmers since 1991. Local farms, local foods. Great Tastes is produced by Frank Digital.